Oh, hi, didn't see you there. Hello, you dirty thoughts, and welcome to your favorite anime. I could already smell the shit I'm gonna get for making this video. Today we're gonna be talking about a little bit of a touchy subject. Gender equality. After watching some PewDiePie, I stumbled upon this gem. Basically, Lilly Singh was triggered over a Forbes article. The article introduced each of the highest paid YouTube stars of the year, and predictably, she was deeply bothered that they all happen to be men, which elicited her to tweet that only male YouTubers being successful is a cultural problem or some bullshit like that. Of course, a lot of people retaliated, arguing that being a male isn't the only denominator that's congruent with success, to which she inevitably replied, "I've received some angry tweets from men. Well, Lily, I'm not a man, and I'm calling you out on your shit. Out of my way!" What? Bread is bad for birds anyway. Lily, you're claiming that women aren't popular because our culture favors men. See, the problem here has nothing at all to do with society. Reality is, women aren't funny. Sure, there may be a scarce amount of females that can make you laugh your ass off. Me, for example. However, the vast majority of women fail incredibly to evoke any kind of humor. A big reason being that they're overly sensitive. Their humor is often clouded with the fear of hurting someone's feelings. So after they sift out any kind of comedy that challenges something beyond bland Disney trash, all that's left is nothing but painfully unfunny jokes. Generally, this hilarity boils down to typical normie bullshit. Puns, hyperbolic acting, and cringe punchlines. At this point, I'm embarrassed to be female. I wish I had a dick just so I didn't have to associate with such a victimized group of dumbasses. You don't get paid less because you're female. You get paid less because you're not funny.
You're being sexist! Both genders are equal!
Fuck me, it's that fat bitch again. How am I being sexist? I'm just stating my opinion. Women are just not that funny. I bet you can't even think of one funny woman.
Amy Schumer is a goddess!
Amy Schumer is a prime example why women should stay in the kitchen.
Women are equal! Feel the wrath of 1,000 vaginas!
Barricade! Logic!
Shield!
Wait a minute. If the B in LGBT stands for bi, doesn't that mean there's only two genders?
Preview.
Are you ever gonna get tired of pleasing these idiots? Subtle. Why do you always... Wait. Is that Joji merch? What, this? I only listen to good music, what can I say? I mean, yeah, his music's great, but like, do demons even... Never mind. Anyway, I'm getting real fucking tired of this victim mentality women have. Let's just look at my demographics, shall we? Oh, look at that! The vast majority of them are males. How sexist. Wanna know why my fan base is male? Because they're clearly just pigs who wanna get laid. They're overwhelmed with attraction to how sexy I am. It's certainly not because I earned it with hard work. I sense that you're just salty because your fan base is a bunch of butthurt pussies slowly declining every day. You're not in Forbes anymore because your work isn't creative and original enough. Here's a piece of advice. Rather than blame your failure on men, just do better. Those men are there because they worked tirelessly to create a legacy, not because they had a dick between their legs. If you really grinded and worked as hard as them, I'm sure you'd be up there again too. Oh, look, a nest. How precious. Yeah, but yeah, thanks. Now, you may be wondering, if they're so unfunny, then why are girls like Lele and Lily popular? Is it because they're charming and hilarious? Fuck that! They're clearly the exact type of perfectly PG character YouTube wants to represent their company. After the Wall Street Journal fucked up the monetization of videos and major advertisers pulled out of deals, the higher-ups of YouTube panicked and began absurd favoritism towards content creators who are politically correct. Not being offensive equates to dollar signs, which is probably why I'm gonna whore myself out for Patreon and sell body pillows in the future. I gotta grab me one of those birds. I'll be right back. Look at the flick of the wrist. Look at the flick of the wrist. Human 1, bird 0. To get back on track, the trending page endlessly promoted this cancer. Constantly ending up on the front page only encouraged these content creators to continue rotting the minds of young people. What irks me over all of it is people like Lele Pons have millions of viewers. Someone with zero talent and non-existent acting skill is groomed as some sort of internet god. Allow me to do some quick maths. Filthy Frank, the most hilarious, artistic, amazing content creator, has 6 million subscribers. Lele Pons? 13 million. That's over double the amount of subscribers he has. If that doesn't scream fucking censorship, I don't know what else does. Now, what makes her success all the more despicable is the kind of person she is. The girl has a plethora of character flaws, yet she's advertised as some sort of girl power comedy genius. It's beyond me, but somehow Lily has managed a god complex and severe insecurity. Clearly infatuated with herself, Lily uploads Instagram selfies almost daily. Just think of the amount of hours she dedicates to create these posts. She probably forces her fake-ass friends to take a million photos of her flexing her plastic surgery modified body, then proceeding to edit the shit out of them until she's unrecognizable just to have a group of superficial idiots leave a like.
Damn.
Now, she clearly is self-absorbed, but with this selfishness comes insecurity. After doing some regrettable research, I found out something pretty off-putting about our cancerous friend. Apparently, she was caught deleting her best friend's Instagram posts and popular videos. How fucking pathetic and conceited do you have to be to shit on your friends that hard? To be so desperate for followers that you have to consider success of those around you competition. Lily is the kind of cranky bitch who later in life gets a job in high school only to dress code girls with a cute outfit.
I can see your ankle. That's 10 years detention.
It's infuriating knowing how much YouTube supports this cunt, knowing the great lengths she'd go through just to be the center of attention. So now you know why this bitch is popular. The majority of it was earned in ways dirtier than Mia Khalifa's fame. I would compare Lele's content to a flat dick. You know what it should be, but it's overall just a big disappointment. Her content lacks any trace of substance. Now, I would show you some clips of her to demonstrate her shit acting, or perhaps the cringe scripts, or even her unfunny jokes. But honestly, humoring the thought of giving her any additional attention makes me incomprehensibly annoyed. Kids, you don't need a dick to be great. You don't need to suck YouTube's dick to succeed either. Just don't be a normie dick. Bon appetit. Should I take a bite out of it?
Just pretend. No.
It tastes delicious.
I almost threw up. I gagged. Please.
Bon appetit.
Daddy, why'd you leave me? Let me sniff that little pussy so I can smell all the failure.
I know, I'm not like the other girls.